Alright, solid. I don't really know what any of that stuff really is or does, so I'm not an expert. Oh, what's going on, Cat? I was playing for a little bit before work, so I dropped the pup off at my sister's house at, I don't know, 3 or 4, so I have, 4 or 5 hours. Pretty good. How you doing? Classes go good? Nice. Get a bunch more courses for the end of the day? Bad. What are you studying anyway? I don't know exactly what those course does, but I know somebody who took that. But he ended up working at a like a part fabrication thing for refineries. You like it so far? What are you planning on doing with your degree when you get done? Like, do you have, like, you gonna go work at a, like an air base or anything? I don't even know what jobs you can get with aerospace. ports that have it. Go get one at SpaceX. Be good. Right around the corner, man. Space travel and robots. It's right there. Right on. I'm glad Elon Musk and stuff actually got back into that. I wanted to take engineering when I went to college, but it wasn't an option in the curriculum. So I ended up having to take business. I can't even probably do half the math I used to be able to now. I used to be a whiz. Didn't like using calculators, did everything by hand. Yeah, well, Tesla just showed off their video with the Tesla bot. Like, it's still, you know, attached to the ceiling right now, but it was able to do a lot of normal tasks that people can do. So if it gets any better at all in the next couple of years, I mean, everyone's going to be replaced by those things. It's going to be crazy too, because I mean, that means, if that happens, there might be some huge global issues. That could cause China to completely implode. Hmm. That's nuts. Something I really wonder about is like the advent of having a lot of robot labor that you can use and space mining. Like, I don't think that a currency system is going to be able to last unless, I mean, you could do the digital thing, but unless we go into more nuclear power or something like that. Although there was a schematic that somebody, or not a schematic, it's like a blueprint or something. It was some company and like a really prominent college that had like a game plan to make nuclear fission work, or fusion, whichever one that we can't do now, I can't remember. And that could be interesting if they could somehow manage that without, you know, blowing up half the U.S. Be great. Go to a pretty big college, like one of those colleges that have like different restaurants on the inside and like 3 cafe areas. I know college is the only time I've ever had Starbucks. and I had no idea what I was buying when I went in there. Jeez. Seems these robots path to where they're supposed to be after the aggro. That's interesting. Cha tea latte cinnamon dulce extra hot, no water, no foam. That sounds expensive, man. Cha tea. How can it be a tea and a latte at the same time? What does dulce mean? An extra hot, no water, no foam. You have to have water in your drink, man. Or is it like milk? Dulce. Dulce. Performed in a sweet and soft manner. That's too much for me, man. I have no idea on that. I'm sure, like, a lot of people like their coffee and stuff, but I only went there because they gave us points or whatever on a card that you had to use every semester, and I decided to actually use them one semester and go. But I think it'd probably be too expensive. That's like $10 or something for a coffee or whatever that is, you know. My work right now, I get those things for free out of the machine. Crazy. Crazy what you get for free in the US. Nuts. Although you don't learn about job perks for a long time. I had like 10 jobs that had 0 perks at all. Now I have a job that has like almost 99% perks, 1% work. But I mean the pay isn't super great, so. I don't know. I looked up Dolce. It says to sweet and softly. Okay. Next time I'm on a date, I'm definitely gonna use that word probably, and act like I know a foreign language. But when you say Dolce, it makes me Just think of that movie Sausage Party or whatever. The douche. See, here's the thing, alright? This is where I don't really know a lot about technology, okay? I don't know how to screenshot my screen on here and find the pictures. I know there's a print screen button. No idea where the pictures go. But I do know how to use snippet, so I could cut it out. I'm a very simple man. Yeah, but it doesn't go to like pictures or screenshots inside of the computer. I don't know where it goes. Yeah, but it doesn't. That's what I'm saying, is it doesn't go there. I've taken screenshots on here. It does not go to that folder. There's nothing in there. Usually when I take a screenshot, it goes to like through Steam and then into individual game folders. And then the game folder has the screenshot in it, which is weird. But jeez, man.
Would you like some of my cookies?
No, I do not want cookies. Hotkey. Take a screenshot of this with my my Twitch thing next to it. That way, I can just show them everything. Put it on a business card. Okay, I push Windows and print screen. I didn't see anything that like popped up there, but I think this is how it's gonna be, like how it feels when you get older. I'm just behind the times and the generations, and I just like I can't make my like I like computers and stuff, but I can't make myself get into the technology like everyone else, which is weird because like when I was growing up, and I'm already sounding like an old man. Nobody, anyone in my generation had any interest at all really in computers except for computer class. And they still don't. They play on consoles, they don't mess with computers, they don't know how to build computers, they don't even know how to like plug in internet. And I just don't never had any interest to get into social medias and stuff. So when it comes to like editing videos or posting TikToks and stuff, I just eh. Look in the screenshot folder. It's not in the screenshot folder. I have screenshots in here from Warzone apparently, but See? Screenshots. That's some sort of rule thing. A Tarkov picture. This was the quick lock-on foul from Warzone. Back when I was addicted to the Growl before I got addicted to the M4. Um, that was I made the AUG into a rifle, like a 5.56 rifle, before it became popular on YouTube. I was before the trends on everything in Warzone, and everyone thought I was crazy as shit and trolling, and they talked shit about it. And then what do you know? 2 months later, oh, there's all the streamers. Oh, guess what's the most powerful gun now? Terrible. Yeah, but yeah, it's not there, man. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. The only reason I even know about like going into the file and stuff is back when they had Windows Vista, or yeah, it was Windows Vista, I'm pretty sure. You couldn't just stick a CD in the CD drive like and play it. You had to actually go into the files and then activate the CD in there. It's the only reason I started learning anything about going into files on the computer. Craziness. Any case, it's not a big deal for me. I just use the snippet tool, man. Snippet's way better. You can just cut anything out of anything. If you want some life hacks, I'm not going to condone taking things that you shouldn't, but there's these programs you can go and get on the internet that are for resumes. They pre-build a resume and stuff for you. Snippet takes 2 seconds. Snippet tool, boom, new, put a box around it, snip it, close it, boom. Anyway, there's a thing for resumes that you can go on these websites. They pre-build resumes for you with special backgrounds and all the new stuff. They layer everything for you or whatever, but you got to pay like a monthly subscription of like $30 or something to use it. You're never going to use it more than like once or twice, but you can go in there, make your resume, go to the end, they show you a preview, then you take the snippet tool, cut the resume out, boom, free resume. Yeah, but I never really save clips in games like that. Like, I had a friend, he had something on his graphics card that you could push a button and it would, like, record the last 15 seconds of gameplay or something. That was pretty nice, but, like, I don't do any editing or anything for videos and stuff, so I don't really have much use for it. So I'm saying, I'm not up to date with all this stuff, and I don't really have a big need for it. I'm more of an information guy. I like knowing things. Not necessarily just like messing with apps and stuff, but just like I like creating ideas. I like knowing like how things work. I like having a good general basis, like building structures, Stuff like that, just kind of theoretical stuff. It's like I'm not a master of physics, but I do like watch a lot of stuff over physics and kind of introduce some of my own ideas. I think it's kind of interesting. Post them on Facebook sometimes. No one ever responds, but it's whatever. I only knew one person in my hometown that was interested in physics, and he was going to college to be a physicist. And then I ran into him again, like, 6 years later, and he's very heavily into drugs now. He was riding around on a bicycle, like, just like, something happened to that man. I'm not knocking the bicycle, though. I would ride a bicycle all the time if I worked in town close enough. I don't think you really need a car for the most part. If I could still ride a bicycle like I did in high school, though, I wouldn't even use a car. I could go all the way to the next town in like 30 minutes. I used to be a stud. Mountain bike, always in top gear. It's like after you get out of school, you don't really have much use to like do any of those things you used to do. Like, I don't have any reason to go ride a mountain bike all day. I don't have any sports competitions to win. Nobody really goes and cares if you go and do anything. I plan on building a home gym at some point. That's part of the reason I canceled my membership, though, is because I'm paying like, it wasn't super expensive, like 20 bucks a month, but that's like 300 or 400 bucks a year. So if you're building like a full-fledged gym, like an actual gym is there, you'd probably spend more building a home gym than just going to a gym. But if you factor in inflation, because like maybe the membership goes up over time, it may balance out, I guess. But like you can buy just a basic rack and stuff for like 300, 400 bucks, and you can do a good portion of everything that you need to do there. And then you can make a pulley. You can go to Home Depot and build yourself a pulley for like 40 bucks. Just the dumbbells. Dumbbells would cost you a lot. Iron plates would cost you a lot right now, but you can make weights out of cement. Saves you time. I don't know. Do not know, man. Anyways, I didn't mean to like ramble off right there, but the odds of me going to a Starbucks are very slim. If anything, I would probably try to make that at my house. I think I could probably do it. I can get lattes at work though, free, so bring some cinnamon and stuff there. So yeah, I have the stuff in my house to make like cold pressed coffee and stuff. I just don't drink coffee very much. I don't get that buzz that people get when you drink coffee, or I have to drink an absurd amount. I don't know. Usually coffee makes me tired. I could see maybe going in a group, but I don't really do group stuff that much either. Well, I can trap a mech in here if I want. Or I did. We need to start thinking of pet names. Thinking maybe Robo, Rilo, Steve. Oh, look at this room. So rifle skill, 13, 327. There we go. Get out of here, Steve. I think I just got a little bit too much, probably a little bit too much pride when it comes to, just doing things myself. It's kind of like you can go make a pizza. Like, I still go to like Pizza Hut and stuff, and I still tip people at restaurants like 20 bucks usually if I go. But like it's $12 or not $12. It's like what, like 16 to 20 something dollars for like a large pizza. You know, so if you make $16 in an hour, you're basically saying that it takes you an hour of work to pay for that pizza. And a pizza probably makes like 10 minutes to make. So why go to the pizza? Like, I could see like special occasions or like just going out. But you can make almost the same exact pizza at the house. 10 minutes. I mean, you have to, you know, make the dough a little bit ahead of time, but okay, still got a saw. We need more logs, more sticks. I'm very much into, I don't really know how to explain it exactly, but like the kind of like 1920s, like homemade food. Like, I think if you have a family or even like a community, just homemade food, eating everything, you know, together. Everything's all fast food nowadays. You go to family gatherings and they bring like KFC buckets, you know, and I don't have a problem with KFC. I think we're degrading a little bit of something that we all grew up with, you know. Like, no one makes food like my grandma did. And like, I try to make it and it's okay, but it's not the way she did it. all that's gonna be gone in this next generation. Like nobody knows how to cook or do any of that stuff that their grandparents knew how to do. And personally, like I really like if I ever have a kid, I really want to be able to answer all the questions they could possibly give and give them all the knowledge they could possibly want, you know? So like if they want to know how to make a coffee, I'm dang well sure gonna know how to make a coffee. Like, let me tell you something, son. The world is a strange place right now, because right now all the people like in my hometown and stuff, I'm the monster because I happen to follow rules and have like some good sensibility, I would think about me. Whereas dudes that like steal cattle or shoot guns at people or do a lot of drugs, those guys are dreamy right now. And I'm still known for being a good sports player and stuff around here, but the main issue is I called a lot of people out on their bull because there was people that started like, I don't have a problem with people just doing what they want to do, but they did like, they started OnlyFans and stuff around here, and it wasn't that got me. It was the fact that they were doing that, they were making a decent little bit of money, and they were just taking a dump on everyone else around them that they grow up with. They're just talking trash to everybody, and I'm like, you just gotta calm down for a second, alright? Like, there's no need for all of that hate. You know, everyone has to be like, I got more money than you, I got more followers. It just keeps going and going and going. You try to settle people down and just be like, hey, it's not that big of a deal, I just need to relax. You know, followers are followers. Whole town blows up in a frenzy. That's why I don't understand the social media thing so much. Like, you grew up with people for 20-something years in your hometown, and you throw it down the drain because you make a little bit of money on a social media platform. The high school reunion is going to be terrible. If we even have a high school reunion. I doubt anyone's going to show up. It's kind of like there's a guy that I played sports with big time for a long time. And he started doing real estate and stuff after school, right? And he joined some company called like Black Label Producers, which they only accept you know, people of color. They don't accept any like white people or anything into the group. But when I went and learned about finance and stuff, he was like, hey man, yeah, we need to start talking and stuff again. And I was like, all right, like, yeah, I'm cool with that, whatever. And I was like, I don't have any fancy job or anything. I just went and learned about the stuff and learned about investing in things. And then after that, he got signed on for like a couple of $1 million house sale deals up in the city. And I guess he capitalized on that, so he's made a bunch of money doing that. He doesn't talk to me anymore. And like I went out of my way to like share his social media posts, get him as much exposure as I could, talked him up in the chat box. Just doesn't talk to me anymore. It's terrible. It's a good man though. Ah, man. We're finally almost close to getting this pillbox thing done. We need... I really wanted to seal this whole thing off, and I'm just rushing through this because I'm wanting to store my bike in here. Okay. Should be able to fit it. Issue is that the mech might shoot us and it might damage the vehicle, so that's going to be interesting. How do you do this? Shoot.
Let me see your endoskeleton.
I don't have any bandages. Why is it that I'm taking more bullet fire after I get this thing built than I did building it? Holy smokes. It's both a good and a bad thing. Alright, so open the door, drive the bike in, close the door. And I probably need like a... How am I going to open this and get the car out? Oh, I forgot about this too. Shoot. So I'm basically going to have to leave this outer door open. And then if someone wants to break in, they're just going to have to walk in here. And then if they shut the outer door, they're locked in. You just eat dry rice? It's terrible. feel bad for this guy. Dry rice. Maybe it's pre-cooked rice in a bag. Alright, so basically you're going to have to drive it in while the mech isn't looking. And close the door. And then you're going to have to pull it out without the mech seeing it either. So the best chance is probably his first path down, and then we got to see if he's attracted to noise. Potentially could die here. So let's go around this direction. Because if we pull in there forward, it's going to be hard to get back around. And then we got the second mech there right now. Alright, Steve, be nice. Alright, it's not good that that's going to roll downhill, because that means when I open the door, it's going to fling that bike out. Okay, but it works, so. I have to leave the door open. Safety pin box. I think getting it out will be easier, but it might fling it. Yeah. Okay, so we need the repair kit for our truck anyway. So go ahead and bring that back, back to the base. Let's see here. It's not big enough to store a car in here, I guess, unless we open both doors. Be a terrible place to stall out right there, though. must have just whiffed. Sleeping on the 22, my man. Look at this real quick. Can we land a plane here? Maybe right here. Be hard to build. do we do here? Thinking that will work. I don't think that's gonna work over here though. I can't build all this anyway until they get their motorcycle out of, well, you could probably get a motorcycle through here. But this I don't really know. Basically though, raised platforms are going to make it to where they can't really get over the wall exactly. They're still going to be able to get up the stone and stuff though. But I like the raised platforms more than the platforms that you can build onto the walls. And so the first row is going to have raised a wall with a platform on the back of it all throughout here. And then the second one is the raised platforms, these wooden platforms that you can build and stick on the walls. And then the second one's going to have these raised foundations. It gives you more room to walk back and forth, all of that. And then you're going to have this back wall, which I don't know if I'm going to build walls on top of it yet or not. I probably can. There's barrels I've never seen before. That should work out alright, I think. This section I might build a tower on. See if I can. If I can manage to get a tower behind this, it'd be good. Maybe at least next to it. So we might build a tower right there. That's a little bit too far back. Main issue with the tower is it's a potential weak spot. It's interesting because we can do like a double door here. And then we could put a tower on either side. If If we upgrade the towers to level 3, you could shoot through this. So that could be pretty good. I guess if we did seal off the backside of the wall, if we could somehow... If we could connect this here and make this the entry point to get onto the actual rampart, then we can double seal off this wall. If they come through, they'll either be stuck on this wall and then have to try and come through this side door, or they'll have to go through this door. Okay. So I think we have a plan here. But we need to figure out how we're going to seal this off. The double wall layer would be good. So we have kill area there, another door, and in here we're going to have purely the entryway to get onto the battlements. And then that is going to be the entryway to get on these battlements. Okay. And this apparently is going to be the garage. They're trying to wall it off. I was going to leave this open here, but this area is just not like super secure for vehicles though, because they can throw grenades over the wall. We could build individual like walled garages for each car. That might be better. And my escape key isn't working. There we go. Let's try to go in single player and see if I can jerry rig something up real quick. What pup? You're gonna get to go play all weekend, huh? Oh. What? You go tear something up? Is that what you did? Oh, I gotta go finish my clothes. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna hop off here for a little bit. I'll probably try to rig something up in single player to see if it works correctly, and then I gotta work the next couple days, so we'll see what happens after that. Hop up. Alright. Y'all have a good one. I thank y'all for watching.